Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Nick Heisterkamp, and this is my video response on Midsummer's Night by William Shakespeare. So obviously, this not anything William Shakespeare does is considered normal or orthodox or anything. So this is one of his famous love stories, which he's written so many. And this story just basically it follows around four young men and women, and their mixed up love lives, and really how it just seems like they're always in love with the wrong person, and there's also a few fairies who try to mess with them a little bit. So it makes it's basically like a comedy and a little bit of a drama too. And so there are a few values that go on throughout this story. Number one that I thought was very obvious was Puck, and I thought his value was being mischievous, which was very obvious because everything he did, he tried to have fun and just try to set up people easily to be in love, and he was trying to be funny the whole time. It was really cool. It was really cool. And another value is love for the four young people, and they all value love in such a good way, but they always end up falling in love with the wrong person, according to the story. And one thing I was confused about is why Puck was so mischievous, because he was literally everything he was doing was just doing it to try to mess with people and try to have fun. And then I did some research, and it turns out, according to tradition, the fairies were known for being mischievous and just trying to mess with people and everything like that. And it was really if we're talking about the gender roles throughout this story, it was very evident that throughout the story that women were considered subservient to men in a lot of ways. And one of the main ways that this was shown was how Hermia she was in love with Lysander, but her father, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Aegeus, said that she must get married to Demetrius, and this is really devaluing her opinion in everything she does, and it just shows it's like a set-up marriage like they do in some countries. It really doesn't give the opinion of the women in any way. And it also, going through what happened back in that day when Shakespeare would have men perform all the female roles throughout the play, it wouldn't be the same. It would be a little awkward, I would think, and I would just assume that the men playing the female roles wouldn't have any physical contact or any like kissing or anything like that with any of the male roles. And then I think the audience back then, I don't think they would consider it weird because that's just like what they were used to in that time and everything that happened then. So I just think it would be a little different, but I don't think it would be that different. And my first question is, how does Shakespeare come up with stuff like this? Because I don't know, it's just very unorthodox and kind of an odd topic, and I just want to know where he comes up with all those great stories and things like that. And also, my second question is, what would have happened if Puck never messed with any of the kids and made them fall in love with a bunch of different people and everything like that? Who would have ended up with who, and then who would have been made king or queen or anything like that? So all in all, I think it was a really cool story. It was really fun, really fast-paced, and I thought it was a really good read.